Welcome back, guys. I'm called Anye Clarence Chingu, and this is continuous iteration. In today's video, we are going to learn how I was a stutterer, a very good stutterer at that, and a stammerer too. So, this is what I did to better my communication skills from, let's say, A to B, because I'm still at B. Okay, I'm still iterating. Thus, the channel's name. So, in this video, we're going to be looking at this book. I think I'm far gone with this book because before I created this channel, I've been on this book for quite some time right now. So yeah, this book, I'm a business person. I started marketing to I sell cars. So in order for me to sell cars and be properly speaking English, I had to get better communication. All right. So I'm in Africa. First, let me give some more background so that you guys. I'm in Africa, and we have several languages. Africa, Cameroon to be precise. We are a bilingual country. That means that we speak both French and English. All right. So, and then we have another language called Pidgin, which is broken Pidgin. So I grew up like I can speak a broken type of English that is not actually English. For instance, now how una dey a continuous iteration. Una relate to the talk. Yes, so that is a type of English. Or when the Europeans powers came to Africa to annex our territories, this is what like we were introduced to, because we never really properly learned how to speak proper English, and it has been with us up to this day. So yeah. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about this book, and yeah, I'm already far gone, and reading is one of the highest ways that it has actually improved my communication, and just talking itself, making sure that I stop thinking in other languages, in other languages, and advertise in English too. So yeah, I really love this book because it's very clean, very easy to read, and very understandable, even for the first time reader like I am. All right. And I thought in my first video, I mentioned that I won't be doing any cuts or any edit. So everything is on a one go so that I can be better, be fluent, no script. And yeah, I'm talking to a friend. If I'm making mistakes or I make any grammatical error, you can correct me down there. All right. It's not. It's also meeting you. All right, because I feel like I'm connected with it so out there, and we're on the same journey together, and I'm really happy because right now my communication is really better. Okay, for someone that started like this journey like 1 year ago, and I've come so far. So this is what I'm grateful for, and that's why I'm here to really help you. So if you're worried about something you want to ask, can ask me or give me content ideas for our next videos, because I'm new to YouTube channel to creating videos. So that's the start. All right, so I started reading this chapter, but I got bored. So like sometimes you can be reading, then you just get bored, like just like that. All right, so today I'm going to continue, and I want you to rate my reading skills and see how proficient I am. All right, and even if this video gets no views, I'll just keep posting because I want to be great at this, and I'll come back to this video, or my children are going to come back to this video and be like, "Yeah, daddy, I saw your video on YouTube and you were doing a very great job." I'm like, "Yeah, kid." That's what we did at that time when my children were using AI for everything. All right. So on page 201, pulling I thought together. We have, okay, so now that the context is clear, mastery of all six key components is within reach. You are well on your way to achieving 10% mastery. Mastery means that you and your leadership team understand each tool and understand. I made that error again. All right, so let me go back. Mastery means that you and your leadership team understand each tool and have implemented them properly. Because in this book, mostly, like, you're giving tools for people to be better at generating leads and marketing their businesses to their customers. Right. Many books have been written on the topics of meetings, planning, solving problems, develop people, and prioritizing. What is new about the entrepreneurial operating system (EOS) is the way these disciplines have been assembled into a complete system for running an entrepreneurial organization. Each individual tool is not as important as the whole, and all six components that make up the entrepreneurial operating system and the EOS model need to be understood and mastered in order to fully gain traction. If, as a client, do you want a visual of the EAS model in front of you to serve as a constant reminder of the six key components, you can download one free at www.eosworldwide.com/model. The combination of strengthening the vision, people, data issue processes, and process components is what makes the real magic occur. This book started from the premise that whether consciously or unconsciously, successful entrepreneurs have a habit of strengthening six components of their business, and to the degree that you can do so yourself, you build a great organization. As a leader, your frustration regarding control and your time and your business will diminish. Frustrations about employees will fall away because you'll be surrounded by the right people in the right seats. You will finally break through the ceiling you have been hitting. You will transform your everyday business, and ultimately you will realize your organization's vision. At this point, I hope that you now see that the premise is true. And the reason why I'll just be stopping and talking. All right, I don't want to be talking, just be reading and well you are. All right. The reason why I'm reading this book too is because right now in Cameroon, for instance, so many business people don't know what they are doing, and I'm one of them. So I want to get on track and be better, be efficient at something. So these books are just all about business, and if you're interested in business, you can keep tabs or yeah. And this chapter is pretty long, but I would love for you to be here. Okay. As your leadership team works towards implementing this tool, you may have trouble seeing progress. The results won't always show on your P&L, which means profit and loss, right away. In the early stages, you are also going to dredge up a lot of issues that will feel a bit overwhelming. Rosabeth Mosconta, I killed that name, Harvard Business School professor and best-selling author of Confidence, How Winning and Losing Streaks Begin and End, once described what she refers to as Cantor's law. Everything can look like a failure in the middle. Sometimes on your journey, you feel like it's not working. When this occurs, I urge you to stay the course. Mastery requires total commitment, and gaining traction requires a complete operating system. Shifting your organization from chaos to strengthening the six key components was the journey to this point. It's now time to take a little pressure off because achieving 100% requires a state of perfection that doesn't exist. Truth be told, if you can reach even 8%, you will have a great company. That's because the work of managing an entrepreneurial operating system company is never complete and never automatic. Just like the task of keeping anything else healthy, it takes nurturing, care, and maintain routine. Anything you learn from now on regarding running and building a great business will fit into this context. The entrepreneurial operating system model. Your challenge will be deciding which ones align with the greater good of your company and which one don't. Always let your core values, your core focus, and a 10-year target be your guide. I recommend that you and your leadership team fill out the organizational checkup. One thing about these books, right? is that when you're starting a small business, this book is really sometimes really advanced in such a way that I face difficulties implementing this thing because right now I just work me and my brother and we're the both of us, though we are not as consistent as we wish to, but it's really difficult doing business right here. What this book says sometimes I really get it, and implementing it is a really big deal. All right, a really big deal. And I think that just reading isn't really good. All right, I'm sorry because if I'm just reading to you guys, I will need to start overlaying pictures so you guys can stay and understand what I'm reading. And yeah, because you're here to know what I did on my journey, and this is what I do usually. And I don't want to take your precious time. Time is valuable. And yeah, I just wanted to show up today and talk to the camera, make sure that I'm familiar, I'm used to the camera, so that when I'm on my daily basis, I should not be camera shy.